Welcome to our program.
One minute. It's still coming, still loading for you. Your answer.
Welcome to our program. I'm your presenter, Ayoub. This is our program, Swahili Diaries. Swahili Diaries is a program which bridges the gap between Europe and Africa, especially Tanzania. This is where Africa learns about Europe and Europe learns about Africa. Once again, I could say this is my name is Ayoub, and my participants today we have Lusala Serafin. Lusala Serafin is the marketing manager of Serena Hotels in Tanzania. Welcome to our program. And I believe we'll be joined by other participants. For whatever reason, they have run late, but they will be joining us as we go forward. And today we are trying to explore the issue of how Tanzania, especially the tourism industry, is back for business. Mr. Serafin, welcome to our program. Could you please introduce yourself very well and under your jurisdiction?
Thank you very much. My name is Serafin Lusala. I work for Dar es Salaam Serena Hotel, basically Serena, and I look after sales and marketing within the hotel. I have been with the hotel for a good few years, probably almost 10 years, and with a vast experience from other companies as well.
Now, take us through your product, Serena Hotel. Tell us about Serena Hotel and why you think it's good.
Well, I don't think Serena is good. I know Serena is good. Serena is a purely African product, which has premium 5-star services. We have hotels in major cities within East Africa. We have a hotel in Kenya. We have a hotel in Rwanda, Kigali. We have a hotel in Kampala. We also have a hotel in Mozambique, and we've just opened a property in Goma as well. And obviously, Dar es Salaam Serena Hotel, being the flagship hotel for the city, was acquired a good 9 years ago, and has been very successful within the city. We do not offer we don't offer buildings. We offer personalized services to our clients. As a result, we have been very successful in maintaining and increasing our client base within East Africa and beyond.
Now, when our viewers watching this program, when you talk about as a country opening up again for business after the world lockdown, and we are trying to say that Tanzania is open for business, what is it that you want to tell my viewers who want to come to Tanzania for business, that Serena is there to cater for their personalized services?
I think what the viewers need to understand is that yes, we were closed for a while, and we were closed because we wanted to ensure that the safety of our clients and our staff are of the highest priority. We were then assured, and we are very sure by our government, that the COVID-19 has been contained, and we were given a number of directives, a number of standard operating procedures, which we...
Yeah, keep going.
Sorry, which we were advised to follow so as to ensure the safety of our clients. Of course, as we opened the property, there's some new norms that have come in place. For example, the face masks, which we provide for all our staff, and obviously they're available for our clients as well. We ensure that we do the temperature checks by the entrance, which is a standard procedure for us now. Whereas if the temperature is above the norm, then we also engage our hygiene officer, who works very closely with the medical officers for Dar es Salaam. We also make sure that all touch areas are sanitized continuously. But then we've gone further and we've actually started using contactless menus, whereas you can upload the menu on your phone, and as a result, it minimizes the risk of cross-contamination. We have also ensured that our staff are trained from both internal and external trainers, so as they are aware of what needs to be done to ensure that there is minimum or no risk of contamination for the COVID-19. Yeah, so there's a number of steps that we've taken to ensure the safety of our staff and our clients, and I want to assure your viewers that we are the place to be when you're in Dar, and we still will continue with our extremely high level of services, but still maintaining the safety standards, both national and international, as directed by our government as well.
Yeah, you just spoke about having properties in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, then Congo and Mozambique. Now that brings in the issue. I wanted to concentrate on Tanzania. How many beds? What is the capacity of your Tanzania structure?
In Tanzania, we have the Dar es Salaam property, which has 230 beds. At the moment, it is one of the biggest hotels in the country, not in the city, in the country. And it has a lot of history, by the way, as a property within the city. Now, when we talk about Tanzania, we have 9 other properties within Tanzania, because we have a property in Arusha, which has about 42 beds. We have a property in Zanzibar, in Stone Town, which has about 51 beds. But then we have a number of lodges, and we talk about Serengeti, we talk about Ngorongoro, we talk about Selu. Selu has a vast area of unexplored land, where you can do a lot of game drive. We have 2 properties there with a total of about 27 rooms. And we have a number of other properties. So in total, we have Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, and 8 other properties within Tanzania. We are the biggest in terms of a chain which actually hosts tourists in the country. And we have been operational for over 40 years. So you can imagine the amount of experience that we have in the field. Okay? But then notwithstanding, we've also been updating ourselves with every new technique on how to ensure that our guests have a memorable stay, for the sake of our country and also for the sake of our properties.
Let's go back to a point of personalizing services. Personally, and I think other viewers watching this program, I want to come to Tanzania in one of your properties, whereby I want to get this mystic atmosphere. No television, no radio, and things like that. Just get in touch with nature. Have you got that kind of atmosphere in one of your properties?
Yes, we have some of our properties which it's basically you go and there's no television and no you basically are in touch with nature. Okay, of course, when we talk about also personalized service, this normally is dependent on what the guest needs. As long as it's legal and it's doable, we're normally quite happy to comply. We have various requests. We don't believe in selling buildings. We don't believe in, we believe in selling personalized service, because we believe that every client has a specific need. And that's why our clients are more like our family as opposed to just guests. And we just don't focus on what you pay. We focus on ensuring that you come back to our properties, because we know that if you have a great time, great service, you will definitely look forward to coming back. Okay? And that automatically increases the number of tourists that come to the country. It increases of course, the number of turnover, the number of clients coming back to our properties as well.
Now, I wanted to concentrate more on that point. Let's look on the situation whereby I book one of your property on your properties, especially that one in Selu. Tell us, most of our viewers watching this program here in Europe and America and everywhere, maybe they might not be aware of what Selu is, including some of my colleagues here in the studio.
Okay.
Tell us, what is Selu and what is it that if somebody books one of your property in Selu, and what is it that he can get?
We have a number of activities that they can actually do in Selu. They can also do the game drive. They can have
game drive?
Game drive is where you obviously go on our vehicles, and you actually view the animals. You see nature. Basically, it's quite safe because we always provide you with a guide. We give you a dedicated safari guide and a vehicle. You can do nature bird walks, bush walks. Of course, you have a guide as well, and you can visit the grave of Frederick Selu. The famous Frederick Selu. You can have things like
who is that geezer?
This is the guy that gave out the name. You can also have things like bush breakfast. Okay? This is a personalized service. You go in the middle of the bush, and we set up for you a beautiful breakfast where you have hippos having drinking water, and it's quite safe. We have a guide. You have crocodiles in the river, and you have a bush breakfast or even a bush dinner. So there's a number of activities that you can actually do in Selu. Selu has over 55,000 square kilometers. This is the biggest game reserve in Africa, if not in the world, which you can't find anywhere else.
Now, let's go back to the issue of the damages. What are the damages now? How much does it cost for your packages? How do you package all this?
To be honest, we have different packages. So for me to go into specific packages will probably be a little bit unclear, because we have different packages. We also need to understand that we can package. We can do a package which includes flight to Selu. Now, flights are outsourced, of course, but we have a fantastic relationship with the airlines who actually work with us. So the price may vary. In fact, at the moment, we will issue extremely competitive prices going forward, especially as we look to open for Selu. We look to open from the 1st of July. And also the other lodges as well.
Now, when it comes to the issue of packages is a little bit complicated, like you said. Can you tell us how people who are watching this program can get in touch with your office and ask for this kind of information? You have a website?
Sorry, the easiest way actually to get in touch with our booking office is to contact us through our emails or online. And we have emails online. If you just go to our website, our Serena website, you can actually send us a request, and we will reply to you immediately. If we have to call you, can send us your number as well. We will call you, and we can create a package for you. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying personalized services. We can create a package for you. Okay. Now when I talked about airlines, there are some clients who prefer to drive from Arusha, from Dar es Salaam, to our lodges. Of course, the prices will be different. Some of them may decide to use their own vehicles. Some may decide to request that we organize transportation. You know, so sometimes the prices may vary. So the best thing to do is to contact us. We have our emails on our website, and we will be more than happy to organize it for you. And
now,
if you go to, let me just mention, you just go to www.serenahotels.com and you send us a request.
Now, I want to tell you my personal experience. I went to a certain country, and I think it won't be fair to say that country. But when I got to the airport, getting from the airport to my hotel, it was a nightmare. Even I ended up losing my luggage. So the question is, how easy is it from the airport to get to your Dar es Salaam office? How does it work? How easy is it? Because that is where the issue is. You must spend I spent the whole day in traffic in that country.
It is actually very easy because you have options. You can either organize your own transport, but we like to advise that you organize transportation with us. We will have one of our cars pick you up from the airport and bring you to the property. The issue of traffic is no longer, in fact, it's no longer an issue now, as some may know that we have now a flyover which beats the traffic from the airport to the hotel. It's roughly just about 9 kilometers from the airport to the hotel. So it's actually not far. There were issues of traffic before. Those issues are not there anymore. So getting to the hotel is very quick and very convenient, but we do advise that you request transportation from the hotel, and we'll be happy to meet you at the airport. We'll have your name on a placard when you're coming out, and we will also give you a contact number just in case you may not see the driver who is going to be there. And we have spare cars there as well who will be happy to pick you up just in case there's any misunderstanding anyway in terms of your arrival timing.
Yeah, one more personal experience. I went to Zimbabwe. I was booked in a hotel. I was so stuck in the hotel. There was nothing to do in the hotel. There was during my 1 month stay, there was two weddings I remember in the hotel. And the manager called me and said, you can go and join that wedding if you want to.
Was that meant to kill time?
Yeah, to kill time. So my question is, what does your hotel, especially the Dar es Salaam structure, what does it offer in terms of a client coming? What entertainment have you got at hand?
Thank you. We have, we obviously have a bar for people who want to relax, have a drink. But then we also have a beautiful pool, one of the best pools in the city, where if you want to go for a swim, you can swim. That comes with the room. Of course, the gym comes with the room as well. We have spa services as well that you can pre-book or you can book on arrival. Those are available for our guests and of course, and outside guests as well. So we have, you know, sometimes we have activities in the hotel that guests are welcome to join, you know, as long as they're not private functions. So yeah.
Now, while I'm staying at Serena Hotel, what is it that you can advise me to see in Dar es Salaam? What are the best spots in Dar es Salaam city?
Dar is a historical city, especially for people who may not have come. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of people who are in Dar who have not actually enjoyed what Dar has to offer, because it is always believed that Dar is only a business city and there's nothing much to do. But there's a lot of history in Dar. You know, we talk about from the fish market to the museums. We talk about the beautiful beaches that we have, both near the hotel and the ones that you can actually access going through Tumbezi. We talk about the island, the Mbudi Island, where you can actually get a boat and go across as well. You know, there's a number of activities in there that, depending on a guest's preference, we can always advise that you take advantage of while you're in here. And we've always advised, if you're here on business and your business takes longer than a week, then you have the weekend break. We can always book you to a Zanzibar property. It's only about 10 minutes on the flight, probably less than 10 minutes, but then it's also quick by boat. You can go on a Friday, come back on a Sunday, and go back to work on Monday. Okay. We also have competitive rates as well for the property in Zanzibar.
Now, my last question to you is about what you've just said, but I wanted you to sum it up so that our viewers can have a picture of what you're trying to portray here. East Africa is a hub of tourism and tourism facilities. If I spoke to a Rwanda person here today, he could tell me, come to Rwanda, is the best place to be. Because last time I spoke to a Rwanda people, they told me God spent the day elsewhere, but he spent the night in Rwanda. So I'm trying to ask you this question. What is it that you want to tell me that why should I not book myself in another hotel in Tanzania other than Serena Hotel? What is so good about you that I will not forget?
As I said earlier, Serena Hotel is the biggest hospitality company in the region. And we have been doing this for over 40 years. Now, Tanzania as a destination is unmatched by any other destination, because if you're a tourist, there are a lot of things that you may want to see. There are a lot of wonders that you may want to see. I mean, we talk about from Serengeti National Park to Ngorongoro. We talk about the highest mountain in Africa. It's also in Tanzania. We talk about the big fives, they're in Tanzania. We talk about the wonderful lakes that we have. There's a number of things that we have in Tanzania. Our properties are strategically located, whereas if you pick the property that you want to visit, we can advise what you want to do as well, what activity you should be doing as well. Okay, we're not confined to a single activity as a country. There's so much to offer, and it's no secret that it is actually the best destination for tourists. Furthermore, Tanzania is the safest place as well. When we talk about visitors, we don't have. I don't think there's any other place that is safer than Tanzania, whereas you can freely walk around without having incidents. And as you know, we have a very active government, which ensures the safety of guests and its citizens. So naturally, I would encourage visitors to actually come and visit Tanzania.
Now, one more last thing again before we go, we let you go, is the issue of my experience, because you know that I'm a traveler. I went to another country, a very big place. It was a slave market before they turned it into a hotel. But behind that building, there is a big cemetery. Those slaves that that died along the way, they could bury them there, and it's even a cemetery, I think, for the community. What I'm trying to find out from your Dar es Salaam structure, when I come to Dar es Salaam Serena Hotel, what do I see? What is around Serena that I can enjoy without even leaving the room in Serena Hotel? Do I see a cemetery? Do I see a wall? Do I see a mountain?
Yeah. Well, if you while you're in Serena, especially just sitting in on our ocean view rooms, you can actually see the ocean. You can see the beaches by the ocean, whereas you don't even have to leave the room. You can actually view it from where you are. But then also we have a beautiful sight of the actual city, because we're in the middle of the city. We're in the city center. However, we are also the only hotel in the city which offers you a garden, one of the biggest gardens, which is bigger than most hotels even outside the city. which you can actually have a number of activities as well. Okay, for golf lovers, we have a partnership with the golf with the golfing club just near the hotel, whereas you can actually enjoy those facilities as well. So without even leaving the hotel, there's some things that you can do. But then not far from the hotel, there are other things you can do.
I know we cannot leave this conversation without talking about Kilimanjaro. Tell me about Mount Kilimanjaro and how far is it from your hotels to Mount Kilimanjaro? Because most of the British people watching this program and the Europeans, they love Mount Kilimanjaro. How do they get to Kilimanjaro? Tell me about Kilimanjaro, where it is located, and how far is it from your facilities?
Well, Mount Kilimanjaro is much nearer to Kilimanjaro itself, which is also near Arusha and Moshi. As I said, we have Arusha Serena Hotel, which is situated in Arusha. From Dar es Salaam to Kilimanjaro, of course, it's a few hundred kilometers, so it's quicker by plane. But in terms of the closest, we have Arusha Serena Hotel, whereas it's in Arusha, and Kilimanjaro as well. We don't have a property in Kilimanjaro at Mountain Kilimanjaro, but Arusha is the closest.
So it is easier for you to get visitors who want to visit Kilimanjaro and stay with Serena Hotel. Is that the Abi?
In Arusha, yes, in Arusha. We have a Serena in Arusha, which can host them. And
yeah,
we
ladies
can
and
book it for them
gentlemen,
as well.
anybody watching this program, please do not hesitate to contact us or contact the details at www.serena.com and find the contact numbers for the people who you want to talk to in case you want to visit Tanzania and have a lovely time and stay at the Kilimanjaro. Like I said, I'm your presenter Ayoub Mzee, and this is Swahili Diaries, the program whereby Europe learns about Africa and Africa learns about Europe. Thanks for watching. See you next time, same time.
Thank you.